God-fearing is not dreading God. Neither is it being afraid or being scared of God. What then does it mean to be God-fearing? And how does this equate to you getting or attracting a God-fearing spouse? Those are the things we'll be considering in today's episode. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Christina Kelvin here as usual. If you're new here, I say welcome. Thank you so very much for clicking on this video to watch. Don't mind you pressing on the subscribe button so that you join this growing family, and at the same time press the bell beside it so that you get notified each time I drop a new video. So let's jump right into what we have for today. In my last video, I gave 7 principles on how to find or on how to attract a God-fearing spouse, and the number one of those principles is that you have to be God-fearing yourself. This might actually raise questions in people's mind that what does it actually mean to be God-fearing, and that is why we'll be considering that topic today, which is being God-fearing. What does it mean to be God-fearing? In a simple term, God-fearing simply means accepting that there is a supreme being that created the whole universe. The world does not exist on its own. Someone created it. Accepting that there is a supreme being that created this universe, and submitting yourself to the lordship and the leadership or the governance of this supreme being. That is simply what God-fearing is. You accept that someone created the universe, someone made you, and you submit yourself in entirety, your totality, to the governance or the rule of this person, of the supreme being that made you. So how do you know that you are God-fearing? Number one way in which we know that you are God-fearing is in your love to God. Your love, you loving the supreme being, you loving on God, you letting it known that indeed you do not own yourself, and you're not here by yourself. So the second way in which you will know that you are God-fearing is by submitting to the leadership and the rulership of your maker. Whatever he says you do, you do. Whatever he says you don't do, you don't do. So that is you saying that his ways are your ways and his thoughts are your thoughts. So the third way in which you will also know that you're God-fearing is by imbibing the principles of God. Yes, lay down principles is what you actually live your life by. All right, that being said, how then does being God-fearing equate to you attracting a God-fearing spouse? Because likes, we always attract likes. So a God-fearing person is also on the lookout for a God-fearing individual too. You can never reap what you have not sown. Only on few occasions will you see a God-fearing person settling down with an ungodly person. We've seen that in the Bible. It happens in the Bible with the case of Prophet Joel. Except on rare occasions whereby we have God-fearing people being given specific instruction. Go for a person that is not God-fearing. I have example of such instances is Prophet Joel, who was instructed by God himself to marry an harlot. Except on those few cases, it's so uncommon for a God-fearing person to say, okay, I'm looking for an ungodly person to settle down with. Likes will always attract likes, because your principles of life you people are both running with will be the same. The way you see life, the way you see life, the way she see life, the way he see life is the same. You come on the same principle, you come on the same terms. So it's easier for likes to attract likes. By this, we've come to the end of this video, and I know that you've learned 1 or 2 from this. If so, do all to give me a massive thumbs up, and I see you in my next video. Bye for now.